一般講釀酒廠咧，一定咧係會諗到歐洲啦，或者係美加啦，甚至係澳紐。咁而家香港咧，其實咧我哋都有自己嘅釀酒廠喎。咁而家喺我身邊嘅咧就係 Lisanne，咁咧就係 The Estate Winery， 咁啊香港嘅唯一一間嘅釀酒廠嘅東主。Hello Lisanne, nice to meet you. Would you like to talk about why you're here setting up a winemaking factory here?
Well, we chose Hong Kong because it is such a great city for the wine business, and it's just evolving that way. So it's just starting up. We really wanted to be part of the rise of a wine industry somewhere in the world. Hong Kong is an amazing city in so many respects. The government here is very supportive of the wine industry. The wine's becoming a daily beverage, and there's nothing like this anywhere close. You can't go to a winery anywhere nearby here. So to bring this experience to the people is something very unique.
Right. But why Hong Kong, or winemaking? Because winemaking in Hong Kong is definitely not an easy task.
No, it's not, and we can attest to that. But it is an island here. So by doing it here and having it nowhere nearby, it piques a lot of interest. So I think it's very important for people here, because they are so interested in wine, to also see the process that goes into it, and the passion and the love and the art that creates what you drink out of a bottle. So that's what we really wanted to bring here.
Okay. So in front of us is a bottle of white wine. Would you like to talk about, is this your first wine?
This is the very first vintage of the very first wine ever produced in Hong Kong. Yes. It's 2007. The grapes we brought in from Washington State. Our premise is that we go and source grapes all around the world, wherever's had a good growing season. Therefore, we can maintain a high quality. We purchase from them as soon as the grapes are harvested. They're flash frozen. They're shipped here, and then we do the entire production on site here, like as any other winery in the world. They thaw and then they ferment, they get pressed, second fermentation, they go into the barrel. This particular white was brought in, and we took this is a Chardonnay, and we took some Chardonnay, we put some in oak and some without oak. This is an unoaked Chardonnay.
So shall we taste this one while we're talking about the wine? So this Chardonnay is from Washington State.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay, how was the harvest there?
The harvest for 2007 was absolutely wonderful. All of our staff, now our staff being only about 4 of us, we would all go to harvest whenever when we do select for a certain year.
Right.
And our winemaker went early in the season, and he goes as early as the beginning of June and into May to look at the harvest that will occur for that fall. And he counts, at that point there is no fruit or anything, but he looks at the blossoms and the flowers, and he gets an idea of the climate and sees if it's going to be a good season or not. Right. So we're into it right from the very, very beginning. And then when harvest comes, we actually all go and hand harvest ourselves along with the teams on site. We did this in Italy also. And so it's very personal. We know exactly where these grapes were grown, and we endorse it that way.
Right. It's a very easy to enjoy Chardonnay. It's unoaked, so it's very fresh.
Yes. And
the acidity, it's beautiful too.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Is this the desired wine style of your wines, or?
For this particular varietal, yes. The other main reason that we're doing this sort of concept of an urban winery is that wine is very different when it's consumed where it was produced.
Right.
If you've ever been to a winery anywhere in the world, you know that when you taste it there, it's always so much better than when you take that bottle and you go home. It's not quite the same. So what we're doing here is we're introducing wine at its sort of foundation and what it tastes like when it's made on site. And because of that, we don't have to add any sulfites or any extra preservatives because we do not ship it. Right. So this is only going to the Hong Kong market. It's not shipped anywhere else, so it doesn't have to worry about being bruised in travel or anything like that. So this taste and this quality, the tastes aren't suppressed by anything. You don't get the same sort of negative, adverse sort of hangover effects the next morning. It's a more pure base.
Right. So is this fermented in stainless steel tank or in oak barrels?
It's fermented in oak right now.
Okay.
Yeah, we're doing everything in oak just because that's a very traditional way of doing things.
Right.
And because we are so small, we can do that. It's not very feasible for a large facility, but we're quite small.
Right. So are they French oak or American oak?
We do a mix of everything, actually. Okay. We have a lot of brand new American oak, and that's for wines that need a lot of oaking. We also have some older French and Russian oak.
Because I can taste quite a bit of minerality in it, and this is what I really like about Chardonnay, because a lot of the Chardonnay around the world is becoming very oaky, and I don't find this one oaky at all, and it's really fresh and mineral. It's very nice. 因為呢個酒咧，其實佢最主要就係唔係喺個即係唔會擺喺個木桶入邊再陳年㗎啦，但係佢會喺木桶入邊咧就係會釀造，咁所以咧佢仍然係非常之 飲落去咧係頭先我講過好 fresh 嘅，非常之鮮甜。咁啊當然唔係甜啦，但係咧係好香啊、好鮮啊，同埋佢嘅酸度啦，同埋佢嘅礦物味咧做得非常之好。咁所以我都好開心，因為我都係第一次飲喺香港釀嘅酒，咁而家俾我飲到，我都覺得都幾引以自豪喎。咁啊 I really like this wine and thank you for making this wine in Hong Kong and making us proud.
Well, that makes me very proud. Yes, absolutely.
So thank you very much.